Aloha, welcome. This is Chrissy with Carmans Karma coming at you with fun things to do in Hawaii. This week, I thought I would dive into a really awesome place, the Polynesian Cultural Center. If you've never been here before, this is a sure treat for you. You'll get to learn all about the Polynesian cultures and the different islands. It's just a very fun and spectacular place to take your kids. Great place for adults to go as well. But before I dive into the Polynesian Cultural Center, I should note that if you're planning on going here, you should book your tickets as soon as possible if you want to do the luau and show. This is the island's most popular luau, and it books out fast and it books out for a while. So please be sure to book your stuff as soon as possible so that you can have an amazing luau and a great time at the Cultural Center. This fun place is located on the island of Oahu on the North Shore in Aiea. It's a great place for all ages. It's with over 42 acres of tropical oasis. You'll have a lot of opportunities to enjoy many cultural traditions and hands-on activities. The park opens at 12:45 p.m. and it closes at 5:30 p.m. So be sure to arrive early so that you can, walk around and check out the stores in the Hukilau marketplace. Maybe grab some lunch before you go into the park, especially if you're going to the luau, because that's usually happens right around the time, a little bit after the park closes. You'll start getting ready to go to the luau. So be sure to get there early so you don't miss a thing. The park has many cool places to check out. So when you first enter the park, you'll see that there's a schedule of many different places to go. As you look over the map, you'll notice that there's show times going on for each island several times throughout the day. You'll want to kind of strategically plan what time you're going to go to each one so that you don't miss anything. There's also a lot of different activities on the map, so be sure to take a look at that before you get started with your day. Maybe you get there early, you get the map, and you have some lunch, and you get to look this over and figure out what you're going to do. But be sure to look for any special events that might be happening during the time you're there, and try to be at that location at that time, because I promise you it will be worth it. There are 6 islands to see: Tonga, Tahiti, Hawaii, Fiji, Aotearoa. This one I get a little tongue-tied on. And Samoa. Each island offers its own unique experience. So as you venture through the park, you'll see beautiful landscapes, a wonderful river rushing down the middle. And there'll be lots of different activities going on throughout. The first island you might come across is the island of Tonga. In Tonga, they have a really fun show with lots of music and fun. And they even get the audience involved, which is really a good time. So if you wanna be picked, get there early and sit in the front, and just have a blast. When you go to the island of Hawaii, they talk about their traditions and their cultures, and they go over hula dancing and what it means, and they even try to teach you some moves. It's really great. And Aotearoa is a really cool island to visit. They do some very unique dances. that you'll probably notice. One of the dances is that they use these balls on strings, and it's just such a cool thing to watch. What's really great is after you're done watching the show, you can go over and learn how to do it. They'll teach you how to do it. I definitely wasn't that good at it, but my daughter Kira she was really good at it. So be sure to check that out because it's a lot of fun. And this island that I want to go to so bad is the island of Tahiti. We got to experience a traditional wedding in the Tahiti building, and husbands and wives were able to stand up and participate. It was really cute and really special. So I believe they do the wedding ceremony once throughout the day. So be sure to try to plan around the wedding ceremony because it's really cool to watch. And it was very special. And now the island of Fiji. This island was super intense. You can feel their passion. You can feel the way they do their chants and the way they do the songs. It's just very powerful. The performance for us was so amazing, and I can't wait to visit the island one day and be able to meet the people and learn about the land and everything. And it's really cool that you get a little bit of a taste when you come to the Polynesian Cultural Center.
The high chief and the high priest could participate in. Notice that the Mburi temple is highly elevated.
So the last island that you can go to, and it's probably my favorite island of all of them, is the island of Samoa. It was so much fun and so cool that I actually forgot to film part of the show so I could share it with you guys. But it is definitely worth seeing. Don't miss out on this island. Make sure that this is maybe one of the first ones you go to. It's fun. It's funny. The performers, they love to make jokes and talk story, and they teach you all kinds of cool stuff. They teach you how they weave baskets and how they break open coconuts, how they start fires. It's just a lot of fun, and they do have some hands-on activities around that area that you can go to and learn more stuff as well. After the inside show, they take you outside and they have one or two guys climb up a palm tree. It's very, very cool, very crazy how they do it. But we really enjoyed this show.
Watch the second guy. Oh yes, keep clapping. One more tree climber. Come on, clap your hands. Here goes Cat. Doing it in slow motions for your convenience. Somebody scream!
Oh, come on, are you ready?
Yes!
Everybody say you can do it!
You can do it!
Are you out of your mind?
I am so sorry. These are the only 3 left. Last week was very...
So as you walk around the park and see the different islands, there's many things that you can do. There's boat rides, there's canoes, there's a place I believe you can learn the ukulele. We didn't get to stop there, but I saw it on our walking around. There's also a place where you can make these little fish toy things out of palm leaves. The kids loved doing that. They got to make their own, and I got to make my own. They also have buildings where you can see like where how the houses were set up on the different islands and how they lived, and just general life for the Polynesian families. There is a station, I believe, near Tonga that you can get some bread that they teach. They kind of talk about how they make it. That is a really cool thing, and the bread tastes awesome. So definitely check that out. The last thing that we did before we exited the park is we went to the very end, and we got on the boat and took the boat back to the front.
Welcome everybody to the canoe ride. Thank you. This is the best part of the canoe ride. We call it Thank you for letting me teach you around and follow you around your back. Thank you. If you have any complaints about the pool, please stand up right now.
It was really beautiful and peaceful, and just it gives you another way to see the lands. And it was a nice way to end our time at the Polynesian Cultural Center. As you walk out of the park, you'll see that there's some people down there that are getting people onto a trolley. You can take a trolley and it takes you down to BYU University and the LDS Temple. It's really pretty, and they tell you all about it, and it's just a cool experience, cool thing to see. Something that I really love about the Polynesian Cultural Center is that everybody who works there, most of them are students, and your admission actually helps them go to school. It helps these students, some of which who have come from these other islands and are trying to come here to obtain an education. So the money that you spend to come to the park really helps give back to these students. Another thing that I should mention that isn't always talked about, when you buy a ticket, your ticket is actually good for 3 consecutive days, business days, I should say, that the park is open. So if you didn't get to see it all the first day, you can come back and see it again the next day or the day after that, and see all the things you didn't see, or see all the things you want to see again. But yeah, you don't have to pay again to come back. So it's really great. Not everybody talks about that, so I want to be sure to share that, because I think it's important that you get to experience it all, because it's only open for a short while during the day, and it's really great that is an option for you to come back if you have time on your trip. Well, guys, I hope you like this video and are now thinking of adding the Polynesian Cultural Center to your itinerary when you come to Oahu. Don't forget to like this video, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, as you'll get to find out more fun things that we do here on the island, and just fun things that we do here as a family. We hope you're having a wonderful day, and we'll see you later. Mahalo!